We are witnessing the construction of a world in which the most common political value is fear.
I put the pen to the paper, force the truth to the center stage and turning spectators into demonstrators. Cops threaten tasers, fences spread with the metal razors. Suppressed freedom fighters of yesteryear, now they're kept in cages. Propaganda fed to daisies. Down the rabbit hole we go, we're working stepping mazes, while regulators getting paid off by legislators. Revolving doors, upper floors, capitalist elevators. One-way pockets and these men are faceless. Nations built from the sweat of slaves for federations. Men of the cloth, preaching deceptive saviors. Segregation, enslavement and pretend crusaders. Bloodstains under campaigners. Champagne toast to psychopathic their behaviors. Prompting tragedy, their agony disseminators. You led astray to what I say, met with empty gazes.
You don't have to have done anything wrong. You simply have to eventually fall under suspicion from somebody, even by a wrong call. And then they can use the system to go back in time and scrutinize every decision you've ever made and attack you on that basis to sort of derive suspicion from an innocent life and paint anyone in the context of a wrongdoer.
In the eye of the tyrants, trying to wake the sleeping giant in a time full of closed minds, keeping it quiet. Align the alliance, unified in defiance. We neck deep, carried by the tides that divide us. Lies, corruption, ticking timers for riots, but they don't televise what inspires the violence. Provide a couple clever headlines that define us as terror threats and put the sirens behind us. I hear the silence of the bias who stood by when they could have stood by us. Every fascist law passed has required a crisis, with ties to politicians that rise through disguises. Liars, modus operandi, slyness disguised as pious, silver line righteous. The science that bind us in line with the spine that's a virus, trapped in the eye of the tyrants.
Some might say, hey, we appreciate your shedding light on this, but for us, security and thwarting a terrorist attack is more important than privacy.
I would say arguing that you don't care about privacy because you have nothing to hide is no different than saying you don't care about free speech because you have nothing to say.
Yeah. Systems crooked, speak what its victims couldn't. All these leaders claiming change, but they really wouldn't. Ain't no silver bullet facing off with Bilderberg guerrilla serfs. Corporations with a killer's urge, chillin' shit emerge amidst the fake news breakthroughs. Agenda 21, stage 2, state of decay, true to what a man will stand for. Their thoughts reflect the murals in Denver airport. A stone's throw from martial law. How you gonna stay woke with a glass jaw? Chicken hawk, Iraq war. Set a precedence, the testament of corrupt prime ministers and presidents. Hidden evidence, WikiLeaks anonymous. Big business in parliament, holding them as hostages, provoked apocalypse. Evil in the flesh, depopulation got us waiting for the kiss of death.
These guys are sick and twisted.
Dead man walk, yo. You
These guys are sick and twisted.
They made me an actor. It's gonna be some stuff you're gonna see that's gonna make it hard to smile in the future.
25th hour, our leaders have been cowards, and banks made the market collapse like the Twin Towers. Those in power who make the decisions never wanna see an end come the racial division or the class systems used to keep us separate. While we all shovel shit, they live a life of decadence, embezzlement, unethical, deceitful and devious, treasonous. While they preach to your obedience, they bleeding us for every dollar bread to observe. Completely subservient to the Federal Reserve, they bend in the curve, Plato's divided line, where 1% hold more wealth than the other 99. Tiny minds persuaded by popular mechanics, rotten tactics, whistleblowers that vanished. From this vantage, money ain't the root of evil, true, but those that control the money are evil to the root.
Behold, these guys are sick and twisted.
Dead man walk, yo. You are wake up, wake up, wake up.
These guys are sick and twisted.
They made me an It's gonna be some stuff you're gonna see that's gonna make it hard to smile in the future. Wake up, wake up.
Yeah, foreign lands become killing fields, civilians killed, protests met with sticks and shields. Propaganda still appeals to the common man. What's the plan? Occupation in attempts to conquer lands. Oil profits expand, but so do casualties. Doubt our future secured by another people's agony. Barbarically a fallacy in the name of freedom. Favorable regime change don't mean that you freed them. It just meaning that you got another puppet, got the resources covered and a reason to deceive the public. Completely smothered, trapped in a police state with self-wiretap and social media the key phrase. These are bleak days, we ponder existence. Matrix of entrapment, pockets of resistance. Persistent through the trenches, this the fight that I take up and screaming, but the sleeping giant won't wake up.
Behold, these guys are sick and twisted.
Dead man walk, yo. You are wake up, wake up, wake up.
These guys are sick and twisted.
They made me an It's gonna be some stuff you're gonna see that's gonna make it hard to smile in the future. Wake up, wake up.
It's better to light a single candle than to curse the darkness. A herd of marchers chanting, you dirty bastards. Meanwhile we work the pastures to serve the masters till we earn departure. Don't disturb the markets. Wiretap getting tracked by perverse departments. Bursting, blasting, drone strikes, murdered targets. It all starts with these certain words in barrages. Got us connecting dots that ain't there, turning heartless. Thirst for blood, let the tides of oil turn faster. Unholy wars for defenses of fast wit. Pretenses that stink worse than burning garbage. Dead body by a burning cartridge. Incinerated, depleted uranium, a burnt carcass. Are these murders for the same flag unfurled on the caskets? Or some Halliburton vision trip to learn how it started? Type of shit that could turn a third of the earth into martyrs.
I am inherently energy, aligning my 7 chakras. Heckled for heresy, still my therapy is to rap. Let what's stressing me leave the map, seek my destiny, see the fact. It's much better to be relaxed than decline into temper tantrums. But happiness is dependent on many factors, and the fear of progression has us heavily treading backwards. I say fuck the government, you say I lack trust, but then wonder why we give to the rich and then let them tax us. I walk the talk, chat the stuff that I can back up, and attract love like my mind's eye is high off of ayahuasca. A drug that can connect us to power like an adapter and fracture barriers we allow in and let distract us. I fell off but then landed back on my feet like a cactus. Now I rewriting my life and reading the chapters to capture the meaning. See greed ain't feeding my stature. Substance packed in effort, machinery manufactured.
They fed us lies through the words of the snakehead politicians. View the world through the crying eyes of the fallen victims. Honor system, a farm complex with toxins dripping. We the oxen, locked in with no pot to piss and plots thicking. The time is now, the clock's ticking. I can hear the martyrs hitting on the coffin tops. Listen, chaotic how we living in vision, forgotten wisdom. They starve in Hell's Kitchen while the chemtrails glisten. Fucking hypocrisy, puppet democracy, war for profit, one world bureaucracy. The power don't change hands, just the faces. A pocket full of aces, devil on the spaceship. And nowadays we just going through the motions, crippling the planet as we killing off the oceans. No emotions, so we revolt cause shit is hopeless. A candle in the wind from the pilot of a ghost ship.
Times are getting hectic, expect the unexpected. Kicking in your door like undercover detectives. Supreme blessings, keep your hands on your weapons. And don't waste a fucking second if your life is feeling threatened. Ex-felon, at war against the system. If we've seen the fall of Rome, we'll see the fall of every prison. These words are ammunition, this verse is my redemption. Yeah, I'm getting my revenge until God claims his vengeance. Scaling offenses, breaking through the fences while peasants chase their dreams of rocking Gucci, driving Benzes with no benches. Too broke to pay attention. I bring hope to the hopeless, struck by the 13th Amendment. The past, the present, life with no parole, slowly killing us like cancer. No, the answer's not a vote. This is a murder I wrote. No, this isn't a hoax. I've been known to cut a throat for a carton of smokes. Got different strokes for different folks, get the same results. Aggravated assaults, eliminating they post. No, I don't care who the greatest is. I sacrifice ghosts, and no, I don't fear the reaper like the blue oyster code. I've been provoked by these new black codes. My brothers locked up in holes, fucking new Jim Crow. I'm letting y'all know this flow isn't the show. It's a call to lock a low, cause it's time to revolt.
K-Otic, got you. Mask on, ready, go hands on. Prescription pills fog my vision, listen, my path wrong. I tried rehabilitation, but I ain't never been patient. Fuck it, I'ma blame it on the fake leaders of this nation. Failed programs, tax paying money, well spent, that's why I'm juking. I ain't giving Uncle Sam a red cent. Obamacare, who fucking cares? Nobody. This healthcare provided ain't saving enough bodies. We can purge tonight and live in bliss. Protect my peace for the rights of the people who were left in the streets or taken, ripped away from their families. Damn, this Trump effect gon' cause a whole nation tragedy. We in deep, that's why we gorillas on concrete, letting knowledge be born every time that I'm on beat. Leave a message for people before I'm under 6 feet. This a revolt, destroy and rebuild, that's peace.
OTRFT, salute my comrades, Gorilla Republic, GR, yeah, fists up, yeah. Only the realists feel this, outside the box, conspiracy theorists. While I'm not one, I can feel the idealists, but spot all the blocks that the tyranny built with. Wicked plots, intentions ill with a box for anybody in the way and conceal it. Any opposition, they will kill it. You can feel it in your blood, just know they will spill it. No rest till my hour's due. I'll keep doing my best to empower you against the system designed to devour you. They only call you a threat cause you powerful. Rotten tricks of the politics, false promises, policies ominous, bodies hidden beneath where the dollar sits obvious. Reveal who the monster is. I see how the right move and left talk, whistleblowers led up to death's door. This nation is the nightmare next door. Draw a profit from America's next war. Looking in the murky waters, offshore detention, uncertain borders. Police start to resemble urban forces and defend the homeland, turn to slaughters. Your whole life spied at ASIZ, twisting lies, facts buried undercover. Big brother up at Pine Gap, but you told never mind that. A reason to shape your opinion got you focused on gender and racial division, while we stuck in the same old position, getting double fucked over by these snake politicians. Every election the same, they'll lie through their teeth to get ahead in the game. Two sides of the same coin, deflecting the blame, and every damn time we expect it to change. Same shit, nothing changes. Country run by closet racists, built on the blood of 500 nations. Our natives kept from the conversations, subjected to foreign invasion, culling of a race and a rotten displacement. Native title law legislation, whitewashed and lost in translation. We stand at the protest, but most fail to understand in the process. Fueled by the propaganda grotesque, no preventative to an empire's slow death. A dying empire will be celebrated by those who shared in its spoils, but the death of an empire will be seen as a victory for all those who suffered at the hands of its oppression, and those who bled to be freed from its clutches. Or motivate others. Tossing my grenades when the beat plays, better page coverage. So many lames in the game getting played puppets. Lack of brain substance, ain't on the same compass. But I don't play grudges, I stay clutch in the lane. Fuck, it's just an easily entertained public. They be dancing every time Trump play trumpet. Just punk shit, the public get punked with. Protests flow strength to my street rebels. Grown in the booth, so we spit at elite levels. Unforeseen power, 16's vessels. That'll wrestle and revel to level all these devils. Pedal to the metal for all. When will we assemble? Shit is heavy, these perils will make us backpedal. But it's the ripples of change from a single pebble. All about progression, my message is elevate your mental.
I take it to the next plateau.
Let's get it straight.
It's on, the war zone, set to be loose. Take it to the next plateau.
Let's get it straight, it's right now.
War zone, set to be loose.
16, uncut, direct from the coast.
I'm non-benevolent, an analyst turned protagonist, taking on what's happening, advocate, human catalyst for you to build your plan on like a military strategist, challenging activists with gems like quartz and amethyst analysis. It's the end game and we the finalists. You blasphemous, scared to go to war like use a pacifist. I live in conditions they happen by chance or accident. No conceptions immaculate, it was historically accurate. I know when this is hazardous, bringing you back like Lazarus, getting deeper and higher than the burning roots of cannabis. My hood is full of entrepreneurs and philanthropists, chemists and alchemists, lost in the mix, misusing their gifts, and we should be using it for more than just this. Penning it with a black fist, taking the risk, pleading the fifths. I'm from the X where bodies are stiff, caught in the threshold. It's Morbius taking you to the next plateau.
Get to the next plateau.
Let's get it straight.
It's on, the war zone, set to be loose. Take it to the next plateau.
Let's get it straight, it's right now.
War zone, set to be loose.
Where the fuck you at? Say words.
Yeah, the next plateau, an extension of another dimension. Use my lyrics as a weapon, thoughts cocked, locked, alert. Aim, shoot, adamantium coded to penetrate my opponent's finger pressing. Keep them guessing, cause they're clueless. They can't grasp the concept, it's too confusing. Into our amusement, I keep on cruising. Cosmic Chicano, cause their profusion is stagnant gun hole. With their filthy bad habits, poor circulation. Well, I'm rocking an amulet of the ancients, the ancestors. They standing and chasing and powers us. Keep me strong, well and beyond. The performance of my jaw, connected by the ball. My gorilla share to adhere. Out of respect, integrity, no fear. Cause the sheer apparatus of our atmosphere filters the dark, deaf, the blind, sublime. Learn to read the signs on to the next plateau.
Get to the next plateau.
Let's get it straight.
It's on, the war zone, set to be loose. Take it to the next plateau.
Let's get it straight, it's right now.
War zone, set to be loose.
Where the fuck you at? Say words, say words, say words, say words.
We a war for the souls of the people, man. I've seen so many torn from the stroll. I'm locking horns with these devils, bringing heat to the bulb. World completely engulfed, demons creep from the coals. Deceiters drawn for the polls, leaders sworn for the roles. It's just role play, should be impeached for their goals. Racist laws they enforce, treasonous to uphold. Borders drawn for the stolen, lethal force from patrols. They beat the war drum for the bold, preaching scorn, speaking on feeble thoughts for the code. This all is evolved, so much more than you told. See the world full of people sleeping pawns to control. Fetal born to conform, just appeasing the mode. This agenda 21, but they don't speak on the toll. A star stone's throw from martial law with ease that unfolds while you busy on that fucking news feed that you scroll. Cutthroat militant, I wrote this for the dissident. A toast to belligerent guerrillas, know the mission is legitimate. United front, the overthrow is imminent. Guerrilla republic, throw your fists up if you're feeling it. Cutthroat militant, I wrote this for the dissident. A toast to belligerent guerrillas, know the mission is legitimate. United front, the overthrow is imminent. Guerrilla republic, throw your fists up if you're feeling it. Woke up this morning with the thought of revolution. Turnbull jacking off while Trump in bed with Putin. The people keep losing, we've been warned of collusion. We saw the dilution of the truth in what they're doing. Polluting and looting, third world destitution. Beat the black and blue for profits, ignored the contusions. The bruises, refusing to acknowledge they're inducing these terror threats. The roar of retribution, way they talk is clear, they don't see us all as human. The dawn of evolution on corporate execution. A morbid solution, terror laws got them snooping. The new Fourth Reich ain't hard to draw that conclusion. More than just music, a call to the movement. I brought you the truth and cut through all the confusion. But at the end of the day, I just want a conclusion. It got me assuming the apocalypse looming. Cutthroat militant, I wrote this for the dissident. A toast to belligerent guerrillas, know the mission is legitimate. United front, the overthrow is imminent. Guerrilla republic, throw your fists up if you're feeling it. Cutthroat militant, I wrote this for the dissident. A toast to belligerent guerrillas, know the mission is legitimate. United front, the overthrow is imminent. Guerrilla republic, throw your fists up if you're feeling it.
What up? And you don't stop, yo. Check, New York, AKIR, Australia. Yo, evil in the essence, good in the people. Sun lights the crescent to the blessed show see through. Actions call for casualty, reactions play to gravity. Mercury retrograde and fade waves disintegrate. My blood starts to boil while you rise a million centigrade. Never been afraid, more aware, never been a slave. Invested in my freedom like grandma serving dinner plates. Digesting the fruit of a labor, spitting these seeds away. Implanting microchips, another glitch in the matrix. I never worry how to sway them, rise to occasion. Vacation is the idea for some. Temporary getaway from their motherfucking slum. I'm on my natural mystic destiny. Where you from? I never talk while you serpents be the one to speak in tongues. I'm breathing action, satisfaction as the reefer reach my lungs. Watching Armageddon and receiving kingdom come.
There's a war going on. There's a war going on outside. You can run, but you can't hide forever. Only the strong survive.
We live in this till the day that we die.
There's a war going on. No man is safe. No man is safe. There's a war going on outside. You can run, but you can't hide. No man is safe.
We on our mission while these crooked politicians got the feds fishing. They listening, but I'ma dead their vision. Ignorance is bliss, shit, I was bred different. Sheep will sleep and get to speaking under bed linen. I'm leaving heads spinning, grinning while I load the shells. Strategizing while these actors get the show and tell. These devils wanna see me sweating in a golden cell. While fakes perpetuate the second coming of the COINTEL. These infiltrators, AFP instigators. They imitate us, but there's glitches in the simulators. I got gorillas with their eyes on civil litigators. We off the grid, got me inking on some different pages. Illustrations of a system the design is fucked. Where people banking off the fact they can divide us up. They bet against us, but we were built for rising up. Their time is up. I send a salute to the United Front.
There's a war going on. There's a war going on outside. You can run, but you can't hide forever. Only the strong survive.
We live in this till the day that we die.
There's a war going on. No man is safe. No man is safe. There's a war going on outside. You can run, but you can't hide. No man is safe.
In these times, we have an obligation. Remaining silent on our responsibility to the world and its future is criminal.
Yeah, we scream fuck the system, but the system is fucking us. The stats keep going up, prison population growing, the numbers are blowing up. All these percentages, what do they mean? The justice system is not what it seems. This a real nightmare, many stuck in the dream. And there's a lot of frauds too scared to touch on the theme. Hebrews 13:3 come with something supreme. Image of Khalif Browder staying up on the screen. With a drug war fantasy, there's nothing to see. When it comes to results, just corruption it breeds. Over 10 years, 80% up in them greens. Got a private prison boom while we fund the machine. With contracts, taxpayers foot the bill for. Multi-million-dollar industry they will kill for. Serco and GEO group are giving ill thought. Think about profit and growth. Real talk, fuck the blind bitch in the government shills. Politicians in bed with business under the quilt. And I guess if this ain't one you can feel, flick back to the media trial with assumption of guilt. In this prison planet, it's apparent that the system's had it. Shipping missed in transit, let it sink like it's Titanic. Every single facet of the system we inhabit, mismanaged and twisted in judicial madness. Prison planet, it's apparent that the system's had it. Shipping missed in transit, let it sink like it's Titanic. Every single facet of the system we inhabit, mismanaged and twisted in judicial madness.
Like the deaf decisions in the hands of politicians is insane by definition. Who the fuck they think they're kidding? They kill for their positions. Best instruction is their business. To maintain the way you're living, they will kill you in a minute. They sacrifice the children, hijack planes, flying the buildings, blame it all on terrorism. Anything to make a billion, killing innocent civilians. Military expeditions let you rot and die in prison. We're a victim to the system. You can listen or ignore us. Let the system just control us or resist in different orders. Cause real justice has the borders. Then divide us for fathers. The daughters from the mothers, little sisters from the brothers. It's called divide and conquer, from the rebels to the contras. Attacking Nicaragua under Reagan's direct orders, bringing crack to California. It's all a new order, trying to keep us trapped and cornered. They rape, pillage, and torture orders. Hate just makes me nauseous.
In this prison planet, it's apparent that the system's had it. Shipping missed in transit, let it sink like it's Titanic. Every single facet of the system we inhabit, mismanaged and twisted in judicial madness. Prison planet, it's apparent that the system's had it. Shipping missed in transit, let it sink like it's Titanic. Every single facet of the system we inhabit, mismanaged and twisted in judicial madness. You people are sleeping. Fuck Serco, fuck GEO, and fuck the Department of Corrections. This shit is modern day slavery, but you missed it in transit. Wake up.
These voices, as anguished as they are insistent, are voices of a generation that has been largely silent in the public square. Only through their poets and rappers have their voices been heard. But even then, commercial interest intruded, changing righteous rage into clever rhymes.
I spit a verse for the earth cause it's crying out, and toast to our liberation, yeah the time is now. We need to come together, fight for what we write about, or hold it down till the day I die and the lights go out. See our time is now, gotta unify and purify ourselves so we see through those stupid lies. Me and minds know it's freedom time to or die. Who will rise against the propaganda supersized? Over history our movements were euthanized. Compromise only led to cultural suicide. We gotta utilize means that are practical and never forget that our enemy is tactical. They apply plans grown from their think tanks. Politicians play out the plots of the big banks. We gotta tell the elite, your time's up, and fight for our freedom right now. It's time to rise up.
Dear mama, please, I hope that you listen. I'm caught up in this sickness. So here's the truth about the system.
Nobody cares, they rather see us locked in chains.
Evidently, it's elementary. They want us all gone eventually. Caught up in this sickness. So here's the truth about the system.
Life on earth is just a death sentence.
From survey
surveillance to names on the database. Perpetrators, yo, invaders that can change their face. A paper chase on the tail, trying to buy your soul. Raise the stakes, make them fail like they tried with most. I'll bring your life the ghost of Lennon and Van Zandt. At the inner mind's home, ascending from the bandstand. A lot of sad sacks, rejects, B-stock. Drop the sad act, respect we've lost. I don't see gods in pictures that they paint for me. I chose to be God, spitting scriptures faithfully. And killer's a trait to be. A mind-controlled assassinator, and lifting the veil to see that your eye you hold is fascinating. A globe of happy masons, the craze and the mafia. Involved angry agents, the raping of Africa is not displayed in Attenborough. Raise on the optic sun, elevate your character in ways like K-Otic one.
Dear mama, please, I hope that you listen. I'm caught up in this sickness. So here's the truth about the system.
Nobody cares, they rather see us locked in chains.
Evidently, it's elementary, they want us all gone eventually. Caught up in this sickness. So here's the truth about the system.
Life on earth is just a death sentence.
An awful truth emerges out of the sweet mouths of the youth. We can't breathe, they shout, but we can't hear them. The neoliberal state is too busy choking them to death.
It's still NC squared. I solemnly swear back to kill that fake shit. Hip hop isn't dead. Anybody disagree, then it's off with his head. They talk big behind doors, locked in chalk with a chair. These candy rappers choking, coughing for air. You get reckless, I get world star, something to share. This ain't a rain dance, it's apocalypse prayer. Honest, yeah, I can promise that your coffin's prepared. Come dance with the devil, rooftop till the beast send you over the top like Talib when he tweets. These rappers hot as hell on social media feeds. It's bang bang in the booth, peace in the streets. Shit, honestly, I'm at the pot where the ending's hard. I've caught more charges than Paris Hilton's credit cards. So if I hear some disrespectful bars, you ain't getting starched, you just disappear like it was Hezbollah.
Yeah, I'm not a nigga you can bargain with. The Larkin spit, rip apart a limb, here's a walking stick. I ain't with all that mumble business. This hip hop got tunnel vision. I've been seen them lames, lyrics never hitting. I remain a student of the game. Learn from back in the day, flipping packs, never blow it on the chain. Rex, that's the name. Catch wreck, fill the rain with K-Otic. This melodic sound came from the pain. Changing up the guard while I painfully exhaust. My trigger finger tripping while it's aiming at your jaw. My kind don't coexist with flight risks. My kind, them type of gorillas not in the mist. Only the villains will feel it, play it on the strip. Beat breakers, graffiti tags, and fly kicks. I go and get on these beats and pop shit. Half these rappers waiting with patience, they not sick.
Yeah, best believe that anything I bring is fucking raw. Right, because of ruckus while I'm bugging with a Ouija board. Demons hold me down, they be creeping like I need you, dawn. Time to turn around, but I can't even leave the fucking door. I crush rappers with a force and it grits. Talking that shit, leave your corpse fucking corked in a ditch. Of course it is sick, I'm going skids, porking your bitch. She ain't a pimp, but when I'm done, she be walking with an awkward limp. God damn, I go hand with the flow, man, it's no scam. I can handstand with no hands and take over your whole land with no plans. Have a sexy bitch licking a tip with both hands. JP, the fucking mass murderer, hamburger like certain bro, you blending with the furniture. Step into the furnace, the surface will start burning ya. Dracula attacking your neck, the boy's turning ya.
Yeah, K-Otic one in the God Cypher with savages. Now they messing with the ultimate battle squad. Mumble rappers with clown skinny jeans like leotards. Goldfish, we hungry like sharks, shitting you out. Straight sewage, floating turds, we keep a real Syrup back, slowly the realest knows it's straight juggernauts. We live and breathe this shit. Hip hop, we leave behind a legacy. They skid marks, adjust your panties, cause they just a walking fallacy. No heart, social media is their fantasy. To the meter, real God, reality check. My fist hits your chick, protect your neck. Uppercut of truth and knowledge makes your brain bleed back. Cuts to your core, cause they used to the sustenance, they leeches to the pores. We spit shit that feeds, we filter out these whack MCs. Fake rappers prey upon the weak, it's Mr. Force.
A savage cipher, I'ma grind them out. Sativa need a lighter, I'ma beat two with a kamikaze.
kamikaze pilot when I fly above. ACIZM edited vision like Final Cut, a lion with the mind of a serpent, to lying in the dirt like I'm dying of thirst. Looking like I'm hurt, but look, I'm lurking, then emerge and purge the earth like prickle brick. I'm into violence, blood dripping when saliva intertwining with your vitals. My primal thoughts are ripping spinal cords, cause I ain't into vines. My antisocial social media devotion, watch them feeding off each other like the human centipede in motion. Nefarious schemes, my inner demon being invoked. I've been provoked, upended and subpoenaed for my evil postures, known for leaving opponents suspended from ceiling beams. The list is endless of MCs who wanna end it cause they seen it's hopeless. Metaphors rip through the seams of metal doors, a rusty set of secateurs to the spleen to get your team to focus.
I'm going off like a madman, showing off in the booth, high off the Afghan, coming at the guards with bad plan. Yeah, I know you in your bag, the one in the trash can. Come out the cut like Batman, shooting at your feet for fun to make your soft ass tap dance. Murder dudes on the mic for sure. We don't know if you built like that. You a dinosaur, but none vicious. Actually, you very reminiscent of one of them land before time bitches. Don't get twisted. Yeah, I'm peaceful, but fuck around, nigga. I will handle my business. That's a fact, boy. Listen, I'm that boy in the PJs with masks, but I don't fuck with cat boy. Riffin', I don't think you can count, sucker. We came deep just to end you motherfuckers.
Rip shit up. We about to fuck it up. Watch me do. Watch me. Ain't nobody stepping this.
Let's get it poppin', bought a pistol to the parking lot. I passed the Glock to Bill, shot your block, I felt the aftershock. Running for the darker spots, close shave, barbershop shit. Split wigs, empty clips till they hearts will stop. And this was LA, but my team ain't no clippers, y'all. Quick to fall, scratch the digits off before I spit it, y'all. And if it's beef, fuck rap, let the hands fly. Forget the diss track, your city's coroner on standby. MC's a joke to me, catch Z's, go to sleep. Bag 'em up like groceries, tombstones and rosaries. Spit with potency, emotionless, ferociously. Choking these candy rappers out, fuck diplomacy. BK to AU, swinging bats like Babe Ruth. Lames get no tattoos, break your face with the grey goose. I'll slay you straight to cold case, ain't no breakthroughs. Fuck around, we'll turn your studio into a spray booth.
Rip shit up. We about to fuck it up. Watch me do. Watch me. Ain't nobody stepping this. Rip shit up. We about to fuck it up. Watch me do. Watch me. Revenge be the dish I serve the cats cold.
Yeah. I hear opera singers on the block with pistols. We toxic individuals. My shotgun will disfigure you, dismantle you piece by piece, unravel you, then disappear on tour cause I'm a travel dude. I'm out of here, Billy died of goon robbery. I bring a Uzi to your pool party, shoot Gandhi, I'm the truth, mommy, listen. Would somebody tell you who they really are? Listen. Automatic triggers with icy hearts, the pedigree to speak to the masses with Christly charm. I wear a gas mask, it's a habit. This suit that I'm wearing is made of bulletproof fabric. This is not science, it's black magic. Trapped inside a virus, I'm Osiris. Randomly combustible violence, way beyond the common realm of thought. You can't box with the god, the arms is quite short.
Rip shit up. We about to fuck it up. Watch me do. Watch me. Ain't nobody stepping this. Rip shit up. We about to fuck it up. Watch me do. Watch me. Revenge be the dish I serve the cats cold. Watch me. Watch me do. Watch me.
Yeah, it's when they boss they want, man. Go boss. It's like boss they want. Yeah.
What up, K-Otic? Got it shredded like it's pieces. Hoping with the bar sitting, sipping a gin and tonic. Gonna cop it with every drop of profit. Yo, what's the topic? They duck and dodge me like I was your bosses. But never stop it, cause shit, we on a roll now. Like, hey now, man, there's something wrong up in my PayPal. Hey now. Down a couple shots of vodka, then best get to leaving, cause you've woken up the monster. Yeah, rep the set, the fire breathers and the lunatics. By 26, man, I'll be reading off of a movie script. I ain't new to it, seen them acting like Pookie did. Rappers all buddy, talking fucking assuming shit. Post up in the back, tired, sporting the hood and sweat. We fucking late, arrive and wearing a tailored vest. It's Panda Chicken Man and Peking Duck, cause they still ain't fucking listening, they try their luck. What?
Listen, right now we're about to bring it to these whack suckers.
Listen, you fuckers.
Get ready.
You screwheads.
None of you suckers are even remotely close to me. Get ready. Oh, yeah. Listen. I pull your string, I make it move.
I got bars, 199% of this rap game are pop stars. Trust me, they are not hard. Of the 1%, half of them are stop-start. I'm in the last half, tossing Molotovs on cop cars. Rip your block apart, send all your teeth flying. Represent, they'll find your body hanging from your street sign. This is raw rap, get your fucking jaw tapped. Candy rappers choke the fuck out and take a long nap. And I can talk that, cause I can mangle rappers. Big Russian bitch with shells I call ankle tappers. On the track of savage, ravage mics. Beanese home invasions, catch a slice of that lavish life. Appetite for destruction, I get carnivorous. I'll fuck a couple mumble rappers up to cut the gibberish. These bitches talking shit then switch squealing like Deliverance. We militants, fuck a diss track, we can finish this.
Listen, right now we're about to bring it to these whack suckers.
Listen, you fuckers.
Get ready.
You screwheads.
None of you suckers are even remotely close to me. Get ready. Oh, yeah. Listen. I pull your string, I make it move.
Yeah. Midnight in the garden of good and evil. Yeah. Midnight in the garden of good and evil. Live for the people, right of righteous upheaval. Shed light on the evil, up in the matrix. Under surveillance, pen punching the pages. Cuffs in the cages, avoiding them noises. The poisons, drowning out the voice of the voiceless. Destroyed by my choices, a voice for my agony. Savagely torn between my sanity and anarchy. The balance be shifting, constantly drifting. Not what you thinking or a plot in my vision. It get hot in the kitchen, it's as hard as it's ever been. Menacing, knowledge no better than the head. It's in a reckoning of sorts. Left with my thoughts, temptress on board, but the pen is a sword. So I sever the cord, protect what she fed upon. Set upon the path, last laugh when it's said and done.
I spit the facts and stick to the topic. I'm thinking outside the hot box, work the brain. I spit flame, the words don't work the same. I'm a runaway slave, I'ma break the chain. I spit the facts and stick to the topic. I'm thinking outside the hot box, work the brain. I spit flame, the words don't work the same. I'ma terrorize the US and live in the cane.
The evidence we have gathered all points to a collection of loosely affiliated police forces, intelligence service, dozens of federal departments and agencies, as well as state and local governments.
Rockin' till my head is sore. Late night jotting an incessant pour. Letters from the heavens fall. A man at war for the cause. Devil on my shoulder. God gave the hardest battles to the strongest soldiers. Dropping boulders, but it only take a single pebble. Militant rebel trying to get us to a different level. Hit the pedal. Been unsettled by the mental prison that we live in. With force-fed exceptionalism. Walking dead, living out of control. Got me out of my mind, pushing down on my soul. The sound of it cold, coming to this realization. I feel like saying fuck it, cause they don't hear what I'm saying or feel what I'm staining these pages with a war cry. Johnny Redding foresight, squeezed till they all die. Pleading for your life, been fighting the giants while you conspire to silence in the eye of the tyrants.
I spit the facts and stick to the topic. I'm thinking outside the hot box, work the brain. I spit flame, the words don't work the same. I'm a runaway slave, I'ma break the chain. I spit the facts and stick to the topic. I'm thinking outside the hot box, work the brain. I spit flame, the words don't work the same. I'ma terrorize the US and live in a cane. I spit the facts and stick to the topic. I'm thinking outside the hot box, work the brain. I spit flame, the words don't work slave, I'ma break the chain. I spit the facts and stick to the topic. I'm thinking outside the hot box, work the brain. I spit flame, your words don't work the same. Terrorize the U.S. and living in Kane.
For the next generation, we can't defeat the youth.
They want to destroy our way of life.
For the next generation, we can't defeat the youth.
You can't handle the truth.